Hi, this is Raja Babu. Today we are going to learn a checkmating patterns. Now there are various checkmating patterns around I think 25 to 30 checkmating patterns are there, and we are going to see those checkmating patterns, and we will try to apply these checkmating patterns in our game. So let's see how to identify these checkmating patterns. Now, the first pattern which is in front of you is called back rank mate, where we can deliver checkmate with the help of rook. It is called back rank because this is the last rank, so which is called 8th rank, which is backside, and the king cannot escape because the second last rank is completely occupied by his own pieces. So the white can easily deliver the back rank. Now look at this position. Here also, even the back rank, the last rank, which is protected by both the rooks, but still here white will get a back rank checkmate because the rook is attacking as well as the queen is also attacking this rook, even though this rook is protecting, because there are two attackers and one defender. So therefore still white can deliver checkmate. Remember, here also these escaping squares are occupied by pawns. So therefore white can easily deliver back rank checkmate. Now another type of back rank checkmate we will see, which is also called as corridor mate. Now here it is vertically, so these pawns are vertically not allowing king to escape, and this a file is completely open or it is easily accessible for this rook. So here white can easily deliver a back rank mate. Now come to the final position of this back rank checkmate, where the back rank checkmate can also happen in this type. Now here you might see that the pawn is not here, only these two pawns are there, and also here the back rank, the last square, is also controlled by bishop. So here the white player might think, ऐसा सोच सकता है कि how back rank checkmate is possible. Now here what we have to do, that we have to try to push this king inside. Now that we can do by giving this check. As we give this check, the king already pushed inside. Now this last rank or the final rank is protected by only with the bishop, but white is attacking with the queen as well as the rook. So he is attacking with the two pieces. So that means the attackers are more, defenders are less. So white will definitely deliver the back rank mate. Now you know that if the white captures this bishop, it will be simply back rank mate. So learning these mating patterns are very important. Now the second mating pattern here we are going to see as a hook mate. Now the hook mate can be happen with the help of knight and rook. Okay, where this knight will act as a hook. That means he will give support to the rook to deliver checkmate. Now in this position, simply white will bring his rook here, and the whatever the only escaping square for this king will be takes under control. Now look at this, king cannot come here because of this pawn. The king cannot come here because of the knight. King cannot come here, neither here nor here because of this rook. So therefore white can simply deliver this checkmate. So this is called a hook mate. Now let's see a hook mate type 2. Okay, this is the second type of hook mate where the king is here. Okay, and remember this king is not having any escaping square, neither he can capture this because the knight is supporting it. Okay, and here also king cannot move, here also cannot move because of these two important knights. So therefore let's see how white can deliver here hook mate. So that is possible by giving rook check here. So bishop will obviously capture, then because there is no other move, other moves leads to mate. So this check, and now rook supposed to be interposed, बीच में आना पड़ेगा उसे, and then this rook captures mate. So this is how the another type of hook mate. Now look at this position. This is little difficult level of hook mate. Now here what happens, again the same thing, the escaping square of this king is only this, and after coming here he may come here. But right now in this position this king cannot go here or here. Maybe he can go, maybe this king can go backward. But let's see how to get the hook mate possible here in this position. Even look at this queen is here, is attacking this rook, even is having two bishops. Okay, but the white smartly deliver hook mate. Now let's see how he will do it. First, he will capture this bishop. Now as he is capturing this bishop, it is almost all force for black king to recapture it. Okay, because if this king try to come down, then the queen will give this check and it will become mate. So therefore it's the only option to capture. Now remember, after giving this check to the black king, there is only move either to come here or to come here. Suppose let's see, if the king is going to come here, then this rook will come here and deliver checkmate. Now since the king went to b7 square, white will simply give or deliver checkmate. So this is called hook mate. Now the next type of mate we will see Anastasia mate, where the knight and the rook's combination like hook mate only, but here the escaping squares of the king will be completely controlled by knight. Okay, and this rook, the spare rook, will deliver checkmate. So this is called Anastasia's mate. Now let's see a second type of Anastasia's mate. Now here the white's knight is in correctly placed, controlling these two squares, but this rook cannot deliver checkmate right now. Okay, because there is a pawn. So therefore here white decides to give away his queen. This is called sacrifice. In sacrifice to achieve checkmate is giving free queen as king captures, since it is free and forceful also. So white simply deliver this checkmate. Now let's see third position of Anastasia's mate. Now look at, if you see the previous position and this position, you will try to correlate something. Like here first knight will give check, king will go inside, and white will capture this pawn and this. Now here earlier Anastasia's mate we have seen in one move, the second position we have seen in two moves, in third position we have seen it in three moves. Now when the number of moves increases, we called it as a combination, means a combination or the combination of some pieces which delivers checkmate. Okay, now this is Anastasia's mate 4. So you can easily visualize how it is possible here, but it is from black's turn. Okay, so first we are going to give this check to king. Now king will move here and there is only one choice. Now the black is sacrificing his queen and delivering mate with this. So you have to understand the escaping squares. Okay, now next is when your powerful rooks are in the enemy's territory, that time we can give this blind swine method. Okay, so this name is came because of the Polish master David Janoweski. Okay, he doubled rooks in the 7th rank and is a person who delivered this mate. And let's see how this blind swine mate. Check. Now king will go inside. Check. King will come out and you are delivering checkmate with both the rooks. Now in this position also we can make it possible, but earlier position we have seen the rooks are doubled in the 7th rank, but in this position you are seeing the rooks are doubled in this C file. Now let's see how he will make it possible. Simply he will give check with the rook, king will obviously go inside, and now he is getting the rooks in the 7th rank. Remember, rooks are very powerful if you get them in open files or ranks. कोई भी ओपन जगह पे रूक्स रहेंगे तो बहुत स्ट्रांग होते हैं, एंड if they are doubled like this, then they will become very strong. Wherever, either double horizontally or vertically, however you double. Once you double them, they becomes very strong. Remember, now he cannot avoid, even though he is having queen, black having queen, he cannot avoid this checkmate. So it is very important to know a checkmating patterns. If you don't know checkmating patterns, then it will become very difficult. Okay, so remember that you should know these checkmating patterns, guys. Now let's see another type of blind swine. Now how you will do this? It is a kind of blind swine also, and a typical a combination of what we can say a hookmate type also. Okay, now here it seems very difficult. See, suppose if he captures this knight, then white can easily give check, then he can again give check with the rook, and this rook can come here and deliver checkmate. But right now it is not compulsory that black will capture this. Now in this position, white is capturing this pawn. Now if he captures this pawn, let's see what black moves here. Okay, now if he captures this, what do you think, guys? He will do it. So obviously if you capture this, he is giving you check. Now he is giving you check. What you supposed to do here? Either you have to move or capture. Okay, now what I am doing, that I just want to move without. Okay, so I want to just move the place where I will not get any check. Now I can deliver blind swine. Check this here, check comes here, and you can simply deliver checkmate. This is how it is possible. Now the many players must got confused earlier. If he would have captured with the rook, then you should have given the rook check and he would have been done the mate of hook mate. Now here called smothered mate. In smothered mate, the defender's king is blocked completely by his own pieces. So therefore you can give this check and mate. So this is called a smothered mate. Now here also the smothered mate is possible only if the knight comes here, so he can give the check and mate. But the problem is what? The black is having this queen who is defending this square. Okay, so therefore white try to sacrifice this queen. If black captures back, then this square will remain undefended and the white can easily deliver checkmate. Now let's see a smothered mate type 3. Now it is white to play how he will do this mate. So he wants to get the knight here and checkmate him, and also this escaping square he wants that black should occupy with the rook. So therefore white decides to sacrifice his queen. Now you know that he could not able to capture with the king. King से capture नहीं कर सकता था because there was a bishop. So he compulsory need to capture with the rook. So he is giving this checkmate. So this is a smothered mate type 3. Now this is a last position of smothered mate. Now in this position, let's see how white delivers. Now look at this, white queen is in this position. So he is moving his knight here and giving check. Remember, the king is having two options. One is to come here, another is come here. But he interposed with the queen. So let's take this queen. Now let's imagine if the king would have come here. यहाँ पर आता, so white simply checkmate दे देता with the help of this knight. But king went inside. So giving check. King is coming outside. Now this is called double check. Check with the queen also and check with the knight also. It is a double check. Now again king is going there. Now this double check is very important to sacrifice your queen. Now when you sacrifice the queen, that time the option of capturing with the king will eliminate. So he is having only option of capturing with the rook. So now the white can simply deliver checkmate. I hope you understood these checkmating patterns. Now this is only the part 1. So like that I am going to bring 4 parts. Part 2, part 3 and part 4. So thank you very much for watching this.